hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday the 6th of February. Unlike yesterday, hopefully this the opening hello to the vlog works. I went out there, I just must not have hit record. It's not like I had a corrupt file. I had no file, so I must not have hit the record button trying to do this with gloves on. But I'm gonna go on a solo ride today. Kelly says, I don't feel like getting cold today. I know it's pretty out. And she's like, you mind? I go, Kelly, never feel like you have to go for a ride. If you don't feel it, the best thing to do is not go. So we're gonna take the GT650 today. Yay! Man, it's been a long time since that thing's been ridden. Let's go for a rip. I fired it up for about 30 seconds a while ago. Probably freaked the fuel injection out and make it wonder what the heck. You start me, then you stop me, then you start me, then you stop me. Oh, I forgot this thing's got ABS on it. Oh yeah. It's crazy how tall this thing is. I was rolling around the shop going, dang. Little mama in her little red robe. Alright, let's go for a rip. Cruising down the highway here, and I'm going, man, like you always do, you go to shift for that 6th gear that's never there. It was there. I forgot this thing's a 6-speed. Kind of humming down the road. I'm like, oh man, yeah. It's amazing how that 6th gear can be a magical thing, especially when you don't have one. But today, I did. What a cool motorcycle this thing is. Oh, just the way it feels. That sound that it makes. Oh, it's so cool. The one bummer about riding this time of year, especially on a street bike, is the gravel everywhere. They do a good job in certain spots of cleaning it, but on other less traveled oh, they filled that in. Oh, they missed a spot though. That's cool looking down that highway. Holy moly, look at this. Ooh. Red barns. I don't think they sweep this out here because you never know when it's going to freeze up again this time of year. Look at that whole section of pavement, how far that thing's sunk. That thing's just going to roll off of that hill. Some unsuspecting dump truck or something with some weight's going to come through there and get quite a surprise. Well, hello there, Little Salmon Creek. I don't even know what they're supporting there. They're up there on the weekends a lot, waving over the bridges, like from Kelso to here, pretty much. Waving American flag, it makes me wave back. Well, this is that time of year where you have sun in your face and it's really bright. And then you drop, this is not one of them, but it was back there. You drop into these trees and it just goes pitch black. Years ago, I went to what's called the Cowlitz Falls. It's like you're taking Highway 12 out going towards Randall. And there's this frontage road that winds, and it was kind of like this. It was logged. You're going through these sections where the trees were still there. And man, that was probably the closest at speed I almost ever hit a deer. That was pretty crazy. but it just went dark all of a sudden, and I see her standing there at the last second. Oh. Can we swing down here and see if there's anything going on at the railroad crossing? Always worries you when you see something wet on the road. Is that oil, water, coolant? Got blacked out lights. There's nothing within the block north here or the one south. It's beautiful down here though, isn't it? It's right down the road. Before I came on, I was talking about that deer. I was just, everything's cool. Once again, forgot that it's got a 6th gear. Not paying no attention. You just kind of have that thing where you just kind of, you tow it through to see if it's there. I don't know why you do it to the iron, you do it to the Himalayans. You always look. Every once in a while you might get lucky. Well, this one shocks you when all of a sudden it is actually there. He's like, ooh, ice. There's old Interstate 5. God almighty. Coming right along on that big old filling station. It's gonna be, it's not a Love's, it's I forget what it's called, but it's one of those big truck stops, you know, store, restaurant, the whole deal. Ooh, I see cars down here. People already coming out and hanging down by the river. Oh, heck yeah. Wow, look how clean the Toodle's getting as well. The Cowlitz is just right around that bend. In fact, where the 2 arching I-5 bridges are, it's just beyond that. Toodle goes under it and spits out into the Cowlitz. How's things looking down here? Get over here where we can get a better look. It's weird, that's pylons from the old railroad bridge. Every winter that thing cuts like a new little notch in there, and it all clears up. It'll be big old beautiful beach. They'll drive all the way out to the other end. There's a couple cars down there. That's nice. People out taking their hoochie poochies out for walks and whatnots. Run the gauntlet of that thing. Oh, I lost my balance just before I got over it. That'd have been ugly. It's deep on each side of that thing. Alright, make it across again. Yep. Oh, clutch, rear brake, and throttle. It's amazing how well you can steer a motorcycle at, well, practically no speed. Where I'm supposed to be out here ever. Then when they sweep it like they did, you can't tell where the cars have been going. Remember, I was up there in search of where the old, to see if there was anything left of the old original bridge that went across out here, and there was nothing. Look at that, motorcycles out here again today. Ah, dang. You ever notice when you get that sunny day, them motorcycle people are some waving fools. They're just like me. They're so happy to be out on their motorcycle. They got to keep that dark shield down because people think they're a little crazy with that big old smile on their face. Mickey Mouse Bridge. And I'm here to tell you, old train crossing there. We're just gonna slip right on by. I can see the lights aren't doing anything from here. I drive through here, I think of Ryan and I when he lived at home. And he got his driver's license and motorcycle endorsement, all that good jazz. We used to ride back and forth to work at the old Longview store. Man, I remember driving in 20-degree weather to work. God almighty, that was cold. All them birds out and about. Look at all the fishermen down here. That's signs of nice weather coming. Look at that, an old ATC 110. How about that? The old dangerous three-wheelers. That's nice. I see they got a fire going on down there. I wonder if our little hut down here, if people are in that. Usually you see the chimney. Who knows, the flood may have taken it out. It may not even be there anymore. Look, this guy's already come out here and plowed his fields. Says, I ain't messing around. I get out here early, get this thing rolling. That tree fell down. Ended up cutting and finishing it off. God, that was a big son of a gun, dude. Old rock quarries, man. He's plowing some of them fields out there. Got the little scarecrows out there to keep the flyers away from picking their seeds up and running off with them. That is a very strong cattle smell. I don't know why I find that amazingly pleasing. There's that dog right in the middle of the road again. I wonder if he's a friendly old boy. You keeping track of stuff out there, huh? Because yeah, I'm basking in the sun, making sure the critters don't come out and mess with the calves and the cattle and stuff. Nobody's down at the hole today. We'll kind of stay in the middle of the road right through here because this is definitely a deer's leap area as well. And it can be from here to where I turn and go up that road as well. Usually coming across, I think there's a lot of apple trees through here. Of course, there ain't no apples, but that didn't keep the deer from going out there smooching around. Nothing will go straight up today. There's so much gravel back there. Whoa. Keep that thing on the road, son. Holy moly. I don't know if y'all seen him way up there. This is a clutch burner if you a little nervous with a clutch. This is the hill that Kelly goes, don't ever take me up that no matter what. You'll be alright. I don't want to burn the clutch out. Look at St. Helens sticking around. Oh, a couple of people out there riding the horses with St. Helens in the background. That old Dr. Pierce. Man, it looks like it would be nice and warm out here. But then riding down the road, your body is telling a different story. Thanks for seeing me there, little... Oh, jeez. Oh, I'll take that back. I don't know what that boy was paying attention to, but he just about jumped out. About ready to give her a brake test. This is the crossing over the Little Salmon Creek right here. This is where I poked the camera out the window a couple of times when all that flooding was going on. Look how that thing just retreats back to beauty. It's amazing. But this thing was covered in water. And we didn't see it. There were some pictures people took on Facebook. It was way worse than what we seen it. Definitely get the waves out of the bowl pickle, people. Right up there is where the squiggly hill comes down. Well, I was telling you guys the other day on the Himalayan, I said, look, you can see the highway down there. I was looking down, whoa, down on this. Boy, that was a big recess in the road there, wasn't it? Might get a seat mounts out of that one. Well, I think I'm gonna rush up the hill to the little woman and conclude my ride. So thank you guys for coming for just a solo ride on the GT650. What a pleasure, as always. Alright, thanks for coming along now. Well, hello there, you two. No riding woman. I ain't giving her no hard time for it. I already told you that. Yeah. If you don't want to go, that's perfect.
I just in cozy mode.
Yeah. If you don't want to go, that's usually the best time not to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to go. I just didn't want to get all dressed up. And
yeah. It's definitely cool out there. It was about as cold as what it was coming home last night. It had a pretty good bark to it, but it's all right. Rip along, having fun on the old GT.
Yeah.
It all came out well.
Very good.
While she was still hot, I lubed and checked the chain on there too, and then of course cleaned up the lube overspray off the bike, and so all that's done. She's ready to be stowed away for the next ride.
There we go.
I think on that we're gonna roll.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Monday or Tuesday.
Don't forget, doggone it. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for coming along for the rip.
Yes.
Hanging out with us today.
Much appreciated.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.